In this video, I'm going to be going over some additional resources that you can use when you're creating App Inventor 2 applications on your own, right? So now that the course is done, I just want to make sure that you guys aren't, floundering on your own without any help just in case you get stuck. So I have two resources in particular that I want you guys to check out whenever you do get stuck, or maybe if you're just bored and you want to, check out some new tutorials. So the first and probably the most important resource I want you guys to check out is this resource here. It's appinventor.mit.edu explore/library.html, right? And you don't have to remember the URL. There's actually a very simple way to get to this website. You go to your home page here, click on help, and then finally library. So from our library page, there's two links that I want you to check out in particular, right? So notice this window and, sorry about that. So notice that window. All right, this window and this window are the same thing. So in this window, I want you to go down to the language blocks documentation. And then I also want you to go to, when we're in that same library page, to the components documentation, right? So you'll notice that this page has all of our blocks broken down for us if we ever get stuck. So if we go to controls blocks, you'll notice that it goes through the if and else for each, all these different kinds of blocks. So just in case you ever get stuck, it explains every single one of them, right? So once again, you go to help and then a library to get to that page. And then if you want to get to that block section, scroll all the way down, click on this one. And then the other one is the components page. So we clicked on the second page, which will lead us here. And you'll notice this has every single component broken down for us. So just like the blocks, but with components. So it tells us what each method and what each property does for our particular components. Great. So now that we have, a better grasp on the documentation when we get stuck, I want you to also check out this puravitaapps.com. So I've been checking on this quite a bit. It has a ton of stuff. It has snippets of blocks that we can use for our applications. It has tutorials. It has all kinds of good stuff. So if we click on tutorials, notice he just has tons of tutorials here that we can follow. And he or she, actually, I don't really know, does a very good job of breaking it all down for you. So just to recap, I recommend going to puravitaapps.com. Maybe if you're bored or maybe if you need some help, they have some snippets of blocks that could help you when you're stuck in a bind. Also, if you are stuck with your components or your blocks and you don't quite understand something, go to that help and library section here to go get your documentation for App Inventor 2. Actually, if you want other tutorials that aren't featured in Pura Vida, MIT also offers a few themselves. You can just click on this tutorials link and it will bring you there as well. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video. I will see you in the next one.